you so much for joining me, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I have a very special episode today. Very special. Yeah, close to my heart. 2014, right? 2014, I'm working ko shop ya ko DSTV, one of my pastor's shops. And kibergisa taxi, so it drops me off just up the road. And then I always have to walk down, go Blut. I almost said Blut City. You know what? It's Blut City. Blut City. And then I'm like, there's this lady that grabs my attention every single time. She always has a newspaper and a book. And I'm like, here on. But the other special thing was the fact that I didn't want to judge, but I was like, I think she lives here. I think she lives on the streets, but I'm not sure. And I want to find out. So I went home, prayed about it. I said, God, I need wisdom. I got a papa, but at the same time, you know, I really want to help, to reach out. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to that girl that I saw that day. And then 7 years later, she's here. Looking absolutely different. Looking absolutely different, looking absolutely gorgeous, looking absolutely fresh and healthy. Katlego, thank you so much for coming. I know we spoke about this for years. You're like, Matim.
You know me, I'm camera shy. You know?
But it's the perfect time. I'm so happy to see you.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good, hey?
You good?
I'm surviving.
I like it.
I'm surviving.
I like it. You and I met Kostrate.
Point of correction.
Yeah.
You were actually singing. I remember you were singing. You were walking.
Was I singing?
Yes.
I don't usually sing. It must have been. I don't usually sing. I don't. So definitely it was.
And
special.
then I was like, whoa. I was surprised how I'm like, really? And then you were like, I'm sure you were stunned by how I spoke to you or something. And
I was.
Exactly.
You're actually right. I was, because I was surprised at how fluent you spoke.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
really?
I'm a qualified linguist and I don't speak like that. I'm like, I have an entire degree and I don't speak like that. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
But I
And
got
then-
paper like,
You're
Great.
very nice.
thank you.
And then you actually came back the very day, hey?
Yeah. That's when I
You brought
actually
me a
had the
pie
prayer.
and
I brought
and-
you a pie.
Yes, you did.
And you must remember Nixna Silo. So pie Ella was from the heart.
Yeah, and the rest is history. And then you invited me to church, and then yeah.
The rest is history. Now here's the rest aside touching. When I met you, not only were you living on the streets, you were a substance addict.
Yes.
And I think, no offense, but I think we know how what look, and you looked like that.
Yes.
And I think what attracted me to you was not only the fact that you were always reading every time you go Veda, but how perfect you spoke. The life you had. Listen, how was beautiful. And you know, Nikki Jola my husband, you know, and I was like, oh, you sound nicer than he does, you know? And I like that.
Yeah.
Let's start there. How did you get there?
Yeah. How it all began.
Yeah.
Well, it began in 2010. My boyfriend, my then boyfriend, my baby daddy, I've got 2 kids, Umpemetse and Unalerona. He was smoking.
Yeah.
And then every time he didn't get a fix, he would literally hit me to a point where I don't know, like in a week, 3-4 times in a week.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get what he wanted. And then I decided I actually asked him, why are you acting like this? Because that was not him. I actually met him go high school. I went to Pro Arte, and then because I was a rebel, I got kicked out. And then my mom...
Thank you. Continue.
Craig, I wouldn't say, but yeah.
Yeah, you were. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This looks yummy. It is. Asirala. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I met that guy. His nobang ko ba ko proate. I met him go. My mom was like, no, aksanya ko ona mele taxi. I want your otana medicationing. And then I went to Atteridgeville College, and that's when I met him. And then a year later, he failed, and then he didn't go to school anymore. And then I saw some changes in him. He's a very, very nice guy, very hot, very, So he started changing, and then I saw it, and then I kept on asking him, "What is wrong with you? Why are you looking like this? You're losing weight. You're going darker. What's happening?" It's like I'm stressed, and I'm putting the excuse every time.
Yeah.
And then okay, I eventually found out that he was smoking. He was also recovering when we were at school. He was also recovering.
How old was he when he started?
Who, me?
Him.
I'm not quite sure, but he was very happy. So I one day decided I want to understand where this guy's coming from. Why is he acting like this? Do you know what I mean? And then one day I just decided, can I just have I just want to just understand why are you acting like this when and stuff like that. And then I asked him for like a good hour or something, and then eventually I moved. And then he told me, "Are kutlwe, bare wena o koditrateng o nyakana le le scave nyaope whatever."
Yeah.
Nake staying or ing kore, this is the first and the last time. I don't want you saying, I don't want to see you smoking this, or Weeks later, bamotwara. And then I took my own initiative, because go high school, go pro ate, we had Tanzanian friends who sold this thing. So I went to them. What I told him is what I told them. I want to have a taste of what you guys are selling. I want to know what it is. You know what I mean? And then they gave me. And then there was this friend of mine, Atteridgeville. He was also smoking. He's the person that actually got me hooked, because every day, every morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, he would come and then we would smoke. And then that's how I got addicted. And then I was like, I can't have my friends seeing me like this. I can't have, you know what I mean? And then I just decided, hore, and I don't want to take things from home and when you addicted, you start taking things. So I just decided, hore, you know what, let me just go away. And then remember my baby daddy Nebamutsui. And then I met my baby daddy, my second born. Wow, I was second born. I've got 2 babies, remember now? And then 2 different fathers. I met him, and then and then he was also smoking, and then we just decided
I feel like for one to become an addict, it takes time. Did you see, or when did you? Maybe you didn't, but do you think you started to see, I think I'm starting to get too much? You felt it. And at that point, nothing said, or you already.
I was already there.
Yeah.
I felt like my sense of belonging is here.
Now the transition from Petong go high, a warm home, go Putu.
Neholo normal. People were doing it. I was an addict. And then we from Maravastata, we moved to Kamurauhadizu. From there, we moved to Bloed. From Boom to Bloed. It was normal. As an addict, you don't see anything wrong. What what you do is right.
Yeah.
And then nobody has the right to tell you Katlego or so and so what you're doing is
It's wrong.
Exactly. Well, they're gonna tell you, but so what?
It looks right to you.
Do you know? I'm content at the time. And yeah, so it did.
Yeah.
It just felt right. Yeah. And
Then no sabe ba yang frustrating. Because I've never seen you or sister. Never. Azanga bona you were just this mom. I don't know how I can put it.
I asked you yesterday, remember I asked you, don't you by any chance know Sarah Tabet? What I did? You feel like I'm well spoken. Okay? I first started shoplifting. Shoplifting, I want to I don't want to go to jail. I can get a criminal record. I mean, I felt there is life after this. I'm not gonna be here forever. And then with a criminal record and you know, it goes the chances start ke tswa le pele mo phelong. Ke na le bana, ebile then ke na le ngwana. Shikiki wa boithuki merile ke ntse ke tsuba. I actually had 3 kids. The third one did not make it because of the intake, the substance in my body. And my mom said, I can't be doing this for you. Every time when you fall pregnant, you fall, you know. So wama tomo, yes, nekelo medical aiding, labo wait. Wabu 3 I can't. And then the third one was born with Steve Biko. He lived for only 3 months, and then I don't know if she gets to see this and all the people that I've lied to and just to get my fix. I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, would like to apologize to them because I didn't do what I did because I wanted to. I actually had to lie my way out, you know, just for me. I met Sarah somewhere in Joburg because I didn't go breaking a one. What I did was I made sure I had toiletry because of how I hustled. My pride and dignity did not allow me like how they doing. I couldn't. So I thought, no, I'm well spoken. Let me just go from town to town. Pretoria, the whole of Pretoria, Waterkloof, and then I started coming to Joburg. And that's when I met Sarah. Sarah was with the brother. And then I would stand like or somewhere, and then I would cry. And then they'd ask, I was called for a job interview, and then that person didn't come, and then I don't have money to go home. If you could help me, at least think of it or whatever, just, you know. Yeah, and then they'd give me money. So I lied my way to get, and then I would really, really love to apologize to her, and I didn't do it because I wanted to. I did it because of the situation that I was in then. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that's how I made a living. And Papa Wanaka, he was na Olaisha takes go honako dropong. So I would leave him there, go bath. We bathed to go pleking, where they would give us bread and peanut butter or butter, and then you would go and have a shower, and then I bath good thing, and then yeah, maybe ek fetso tlhapa wa tla wa tlompitsa o tshwere ya Thubeke ra Brown Street ra tsuba kolwela. And then that's how I survived.
When I met you 2014, you had been living on the street for 4 years. how was that affecting you emotionally? What was going through your mind?
I felt that I didn't belong.
Yeah.
I'm at a place where I'm not supposed to be. Believe it or not, I used to go to church. Like I would wake up, there's a church more down the road, Hablut. I just feel like I want to go. I just need an intervention. And trust me, I've been to rehabs.
Yeah.
Nah?
I remember you telling me.
I've been to rehabs.
You remember telling me you're not the first person to try this. So please, just because you're not.
Exactly.
And that's what made me force. Because I was like, I want to be the last person to say this to you.
Ish, Matima, ish. It was sad. I just felt hore. This is just not me. I couldn't. I'd have my friends come and Katlego, Katlego, what happened to you? Remember, Nikitana school ko ready, you know, mara I was average.
Yeah.
You know? Like I couldn't understand it. And then twice actually. Some drunkard guy. And then maybe and then after 8 months I'm stories one. But because I was raised and grew up in a Christian family, I chose not to believe that guy. That guy said a family member, no, not a family member, somebody close to you, or wanted to kopele, and then somehow. Remember, that do have both habits, so a quarry, Kibalebo take a sail, and then one high two after Nako Etel, you know what I mean? So I chose not to believe him. I mean, nobody, I'm telling God, you know what, you gotta smoke this. You know, I did it maybe because I can feel like maybe or maybe by relaying. I don't know. I kids, you know? Yeah. And can I tell you something, Matim? Do you know how much I hated it? Nyope. I despised it. I couldn't. I remember Kisatsana Pro Ad, Hekere di Chumitakatama Tanzania. Neraba Skima Kisatsana High School. A friend of mine Nakwela Neria Pretoria show, and then we ended up gofleting Yabon. A friend of mine smoked it that weekend. And I just drank my alcohol, I smoked my weed. I was like, I do not want this thing. Funny enough, I ended up being an addict and being a hobo, and you know. So yeah,
But you had a home, Katli. You had your mom had your children, which I believe. Look.
Big ups to that woman. She's the queen of my. She was. I think of her. She's been there for me, like from. She still is. She's my pillar. She's Joe. We fight, nah? But like she never gave up on me, Joe. You know what I mean?
You had a home.
Yeah.
But you didn't go back. Why?
Because of that stigma, Katlego, a multiracial school. Like I couldn't have that.
You couldn't face them.
I couldn't. So I couldn't stand seeing my child every day. I couldn't. So I just chose original. I'm just gonna go and then live my life on a go. So that's maybe how I ended up Kilukustrating. because I felt it was better for me, it was better for everybody. It was, you know, like maybe I'd come home, I'd say, no, Mama, she'd buy me the methadone, she'd buy me the Subutex. I'd drink them for 2 days and then I'd run away. And then, you know, like there was serious. So I just like, I don't know. I feel hore nyaope ke Satan. Nyaope is a devil in a very big way. Do you know what I mean? If you tell yourself hore o nyaka go itlogela or you want to quit, tshwara modimo ka letsogo. Walk with him all the way, because without him, I swear you will not make it. Or just, yes, it's difficult. And then when you're an addict, I'm not a recovered addict. I'm a recovering addict, and I'm going to be a recovering addict the whole of my life. Reason being, one small trigger, I'm back again. So it's a fight every day. Every day you're fighting. Every day you're fighting. So it's really, it's something else. I tell you, it's.
You look like you're fighting it well.
Hey?
That battle. You look like you're fighting the battle well.
I don't.
You look great.
I don't wanna. I can go over that person who I'm feeling sorry or no, can I try to be normal as I can. Do you know what I mean? I don't have anything. I did my N6, and then I'm still after ke snoke recover kona ke metseng hore ke kgone go kry diploma yaka. I don't want to be that person who to be felt sorry for. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I want to walk with my head held up so high, like it messed me up. My teeth have browned. But I want to look over that. I want to look at the greater things. I want to look what can become of me. I want to look at the life that I can live after that. You know, I actually wanted to make a difference. I don't know. I had an idea. Not a rehab, because rehab, there's something that something that they're not doing right. So maybe if I work hand in hand with the rehab, so that when you come out, you have something to do. If maybe ke Katlego so o feletse sekolo ka grade 10, and then I work le dikolo, we can further your studies, that's what I wanted to do. I don't know, I wanted to do something different from rehab. I don't want to rehab on 6 months or 3 months and then you back at it again. Because I think what makes us go back after rehab is because we don't have anything to do as ex-addicts. We've been mustrating sebaka, we've been smoking sebaka, re-reeling, and then yeah, so I just wanted to but God will make a way. There he goes again, that name. He's
Let's talk recovery.
Recovery, yes.
I'm sure there was a point in life where you said, that's it. Okay. Hanga wala nyope. That's it. When was that for you? When was that moment for you? I want you to do that. Okay.
God has the power to show you who God is. Katlego, you've been going to rehabs, coming back, going back to smoke again. Katlego, you've been bought the methadone, the whatnot. take them. After a while, go and smoke again. Modimo re ke tla o bontsha wena. A ke re wena o nahana hore, you know, I felt sick. I was sick. Go sepetlele ba re ke, I don't know, ke meningococcal or phenococcal or whatnot meningitis. That thing, ne ba ngata. I went back to Hoba Leseha, Banka Pesale Leiri. I was literally, I went mad, like mentally disturbed, like I like, you know, and then that meningitis, it's got first 4 stages, ne? I was more the last stage. And then most people do not make it out of alive. You know, it's either nakitsi, but if you make it out of their life, you are consider yourself blessed and lucky. And yeah, I made it. I had to learn how to walk again. I had no senses. I could not taste. I could not feel. It was just a mess. So yeah, and then 3 months ko kalafong. And then that woman, that pillar of mine, every day, every day, she would freak out. Anya could make her sure she didn't have a car then, she was not working then, but she always made sure Herbalife shake. My sister is selling Herbalife shake, and we say, I make a show horijo, you know. It's yeah. Ke ntse ke mo hafela mola ke re mama hape ba re ke sa nyaope ka mo sepetlele mama o nyaka ke tlole nyaope mara still e teng ka I was hearing things, I was just, you know. And yeah, ban discharge, and then ka tshwanela gore ke tsamaye clinicing. My first appointment good clinicing, because it was not my first. Mara hentse ke tsamaya good clinicing. There was this one time I saw mama ka naya guy, but she couldn't take me, and then I had to go myself. And then I got just go feta toropong to pulunyana, you know, just to enjoy that feeling. Ka feta go teng. And then hona le ngwanyana mong o itse gore papa second bonaka na sa nyake na sa nyake. He saw my suffering as well. He was also there and he did not like it at all. So I'm sure naga se mfe. Hona ngwanyana mong ba re ke Lerato go toropong. Lerato ha tsuba her joint I feel it's like o shia like this much. I'm fine. Guys, ya ga ifika ka mohara le box la matches ka re he ke fitla sepetlele go fula go sepetlele ke re papa, and then ke khona ba all right fine. I got tsamaya ya sepetlele at Richville. I got there ka fologa vele ke fulile mo khoneng, not right mo gating, because I wanted to smoke that. And then I took it out of the box ya matches. And then I looked at it and I was like, you are not worth it. And then the guy said, yeah, I had that. And then from that day on, like, I just didn't want to see it.
Oh, man. Wow.
Like, oh, that thing. Yup, it's horrible, guys. It is horrible. It is horrible. Like, I pray every day for those, because they you would hear what they don't want to be here, but it's because of what they smoke. Ish. Yeah. So yeah, and then kai hata, and then since then I was looking at go bona hape ke. But then I told myself for heke avoid that. Iteng mo hotle mo re wa tsamaya everywhere you go, it's there. So I'm gonna be glued to prayer. I'm gonna and o itse hore ena le stigma. Ke nyaopes ka tlo na tsuba ho ile kae kae no o ile tsuba ho tsena ba o lebella matlo ho irang go. It's a journey, and kore you have to kore o bane le khotlhello, and o ipotse hore mora wa se go kwellang ke atla hakola ke a itse hore ho bjang. I'm going forward. Whatever remarks you're gonna make, just say modimo o itse wena kwena o itse nnete, and kore la mathomo ne ke rasa ke tsuba eng. And then I decided, okay, it's fine. If it's okay, you know. And then I remember it's a Katlego fetotsuba Kokwaka and Rumile. May her soul rest in peace. She passed away in March, no. On Romaro Monsetsa Chelete Go Plaza, Honako at Richville. And then Maslamo Sebang, I was literally scared to go home. But you know, Kori, that's the things that you have to endure. Kori, ish. But and barba wena ba o tsela bang karata ba o tsela bang Katlego le rafne ke la o tshwana le wena ke re mehe ke tshaba lo ya hae.
It's a journey.
Yo, it's a journey.
It's a long journey.
And I'm still walking it. It's
one of the biggest lessons you think you learned.
Live your life for you and not for anybody else. What you do it for yourself. Ira selo o thabisa wena and e se motho mong. Ke na le that thing. Yeah, ne ke tsama when growing up the psychologist tsona tseo. I love my dad. I loved him to bits. My sister even didn't understand hore. I loved him. May his soul rest in peace. And I'm gonna tell you my last encounter with Papa. No? My dad did not give us the time of day. What I did, ne ke replacer bashimane ka lerato lela la apa lela ke senang lo lela ke le that love that I'm longing for every time. My dad was very abusive. Because I loved that man so much, I looked up to him. I automatically thought, hore, mushimani, because I thought, I mean, my mom and dad are living like that, so it's how it's supposed to be, you know. So nafana nikipotsa hore love is painful. Nikipotsa hore to when somebody loves you, or something I'll shout, right? Because I saw what papa ka o biao. So naniki putsa o biao. Kore boyfriend taka or the boyfriend taka, I would literally provoke them. When they don't do that, I would literally provoke them. Because I thought, why are you not doing what that guy that I love so much is doing? Why we're not so vadilo so? Why do you want to talk about it? You must, you know. And yeah, and then My last encounter le papa mama ka bona hore you know what I can't anymore ere ke phone le papa hi papa ka nna Petersburg nne nna re le mo Pitori ke mo pedi by the way so ne re le mo Pitori mama ka a phone la papa ka hore maybe wena ho ka bolela le yena ka mkhone ke ratang papa ka teng jo o rile he ke mmona he used to call me my girl ke ntse mola mo boxing aka ke patlam so ke bona kolo ya mamaka and then papa ka wa tsa ka mo passenger are my girl I was like kare you cannot see me like this I literally ran away hore iseng papa ka simpone ke le so unfortunately that was the last time ke tlo like you know I wish every day hore maybe we ke loko yena and then I bolela le nna or something like but I hope he's looking down on me and I hope that he's proud of me, you know. And then I'm doing it. I haven't done it yet. I'm still doing it. And then, yeah.
You're doing so well. You're doing absolutely well. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you so much because I saw you and I believed God for a change. I know it was hard pulling you to church every week, but thank you for giving me a chance to be in your life, to be a part of your recovery, your change. I really hope someone who's watching and is struggling with any addiction at all, they're encouraged. They are absolutely motivated. So thank you very, very much.
That's why I go to them.
Yeah.
I call it home like a Katlego, you know. If I could change that one life, I don't want to change everybody. It's highly impossible. Mara heba bona example look at Katlego, how she doing it every time. How she watla mo are wa ikutswa hare wirang hore if you want to, it is possible. It can be done. It can be beaten. There is life after now. But are we put hore? I've been smoking this thing for so long. You know, there's life after now. It'll hele utipe chance and see where God's gonna take you.
Thank you.
I say, Muzami, try him.
Thank you.
And to my family, thank you so much. To my kids, thank you so much. Thank you, Matima, thanks. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate. I don't know, words cannot, I don't know. Katlego from the depth of my heart. Thank you. And for believing in me always.
I got you.
You got me.
I got you. I believed in you because, not only because God led me to you, but I believed in you because you just spoke so damn well, girl.
Hey.
You looked beautiful. I could... No way, man. This girl has to. I'm so glad you're back home. What are you busy with?
I did my internship. That's why I actually busy got diploma yaka. So I did my internship. I failed and then I got a job go Hope Line. Unfortunately, my contract ended.
But that was nice. It was worth celebrating. Remember how happy we were? We were like, ah, she got a job.
And I loved go Hope Line in there. I worked with it's like an NGO. It's like a company but it was amazing because never drive ke ba motivate ke ba, you know, and then never khona bona hore ya sister ya ka nnete as far as sister ka nnete o tla da ke re bona smart ke tla da shem ke londile ke toplane re itse re ka ma 3 ke na go topa ma box a ke re o itse re ba bantši so tshwantse re lole ma box mola gore o khona go robala set piece shem.
Oh, God is good.
Yeah,
Thank
God
you.
is good.
What are your last words?
My last words. I just want to apologize to the people that I've lied to when I was an addict. I just want to thank my family for always being there. I just want to reach out to the addicts that it's possible, it can be done. And I just want to thank God. I just want to thank Him. I just want to say, you rock, dog.
Yeah. Oh man. Thank you so much. You look beautiful. You look so beautiful. I wish you all the best. You know I'm always here for you. Always. So
I know that.
yeah. So don't even think twice. I'm here for you. I love you a lot. I'm so
love
proud
you
of
more.
you. So proud of you. So happy for you. I'm always touched by you. You touch me so much, man. Like, I look at you and I see that God is saying, because that day, a part of me was feeling hopeless, but I just kept going, just kept praying with you, and just kept hoping that you will conquer. And I'm so happy to see that God came through for you. I'm so happy. And to everyone at home who's struggling, it's possible. It's possible, and you can do it. She did it. You can do it.